Welcome to TigerComp, looking at Word tutorial number 4. And today we're going to be working with clip art and understanding the formatting that comes with clip art. Clip art, of course, or pictures in general, help us enhance our documents. So we're going to be learning about the different formatting that goes into working with pictures and how it's going to influence the text around it. All right. So as you're looking at the printout of your tutorial, the first thing it tells you to do is to copy that paragraph in 12-point Times New Roman. So go ahead and do that. All right, once you put this paragraph onto your page, you can see it has a interesting, funny sentence, and now we want to start enhancing our little paragraph with picture. So we're going to go up to Insert to put a picture in. So as I click Insert, you see different things, options right here under Illustrations. Pictures is actually going to go into your picture files, as you see the little note popping up. So we actually are going to go to Online Pictures in 2013. If you're using 2010, you're going to see there should be a box that just says Clip Art, and you can click there to find the picture you need. All right, we're going to insert the word bear here and press enter, and it's going to search for all the pictures of bears that we can find. You can see lots of different options. Would love a picture of a bear on a seesaw, but that one seems to have gone away from office.com, so I'm going to use this one because this is a pretty crazy picture. That goes with our little crazy story anyway. So once you double click on that, the picture is right there for your viewing, and a new tab comes up here called Format, and it's highlighted right now, and it allows us to do a lot of different things. All right. The big thing that we want to look at is what's called wrap text, and all these different options change how your picture looks as it works together with your text that you have. All right. And so we're going to be focusing on that in just a minute. Now, when it comes to resizing pictures, you can definitely use all these little corner pieces to change the sizes of things and to make things the shape that you want them to be. But a real fast way to do that is to just go up here to the corner where it says size, and I can type in a number like 1.3, and it's going to adjust what I want it to do. If I don't like what it did, I can press undo, redo, different things like that to come back. And so I'm going to go with 1.3 and a 1.54 ratio for this project. All right, as I said, the next thing we want to do is see how it starts to go together with our text. All right, so I'm going to go to wrap text. I'm going to make sure it's in line with text. And now if I take my cursor, I can kind of start to move it in line with the text. You can see the cursor here, and where it's going to appear is exactly where it's going to drop, and it's going to move the text around so that it's placed correctly. All right, and we're going to continue doing that in just a minute. Now, this project is something that you basically are going to replicate what is on your sheet of paper. And to do that, a couple good shortcuts. I'm just going to type them right here. You got Control plus C, which is copy. That's going to be good for copying your paragraph, copying your picture. You have Control plus V. That's the shortcut for pasting. All right. So those are great things to do to help you do things. You can select things and you can press Control C, Control V, and that's going to copy things real nice. If you don't remember how to do that stuff, you can right-click, copy to, and then once you've copied, paste will appear in that same idea. So two ways to copy and paste, but Control C and Control V are going to speed things along. Anyway, getting back to what we want to do. This is the tutorial you're probably looking at right now. Obviously, here they have a picture of a bear and a teeter-totter. We, of course, are going to use this picture, though. So if I scroll down to your assignment, then what you need to do is basically you're going to recreate these last 2 pages with the new picture that I put in there. And so you can see how there's all that typing, and the first time you do it, you're going to do inline with text, and you're going to have a picture of our dancing bears right there in between the word have and use. So if I go back to the document, I want to move my picture so it's right in between have and you. And if I look at my format, I look at my wrap text, it's in line with text. All right. Now I want to copy and paste this. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to click paste. And now for step 2, I want to change my text wrap on to square like that. And then we're going to double check with this and figure out where do we want it to sit. So we kind of want it to sit in between the have and the you and try and separate in between these letters as best as we can. And so I gotta just adjust things a little bit. And that's probably about as close as I'm going to get for this time. And so you're going to do this for all 7 different ways to wrap text. So you've seen me do the first 2. Your job is to continue copying and pasting for tight and through and top and bottom, behind, left, in front of text. All right. When you're finished, right, when you go to save it, all right, we're going to click save. Obviously, save it to your flash drive first, and then we'll be talking about how to upload it to OneDrive and to share it with me so that I can view it. When it comes to saving it, I'm just going to save it to my local computer just for example. We want to call it Word 4 and then your name. Of course, my name is Mr. Fisher. And so I'm going to click save then, and that's how I'm going to view your file so I know that it's yours when it comes to grading this assignment. All right. Okay, that's it for Word 4 tutorial. Make sure you're using the packet that looks like this to help you get through this all. All the directions are right in there. Remember to use that picture and things will work out. If you have any questions, come and ask the teacher. All right, that's it for the video on Word tutorial 4.